Bridges Under the Rainbow. The finale. In the end, love and loss wove the threads of their journeys, bridges built under the rainbow of fate. Bound by destiny. After finishing her rounds, Susie passed the intensive care unit. A woman stood by the glass window, quietly sobbing, her shoulders trembling. Susie slowed, her gaze locking on the familiar profile. Her heart stopped. She softly whispered in big surprise, "Nate?" Nate, still clutching Bethany's hand, lifted his gaze toward the glass window, and was shocked by surprise.
"Susie?"
His eyes wide opened. Susie's chest tightened as their eyes locked. Panic surged, she turned to leave. The door creaked open behind her.
"Susie, wait!"
Nate's voice broke through the hallway. But she didn't. Her eyes stung, as she rushed back to her department, leaving Nate standing helpless in the corridor. Susie sat at her desk, staring blankly at the paperwork before her. Her mind was nowhere in the room.
"Everything okay?"
Dr. Mike asked gently. She didn't respond. He leaned closer, concern on his face.
"Susie, are you all right?"
Startled back to reality, she blinked and forced a faint smile. "Oh, sorry, Dr. Mike. I'm fine." Dave often picked Susie up after her shifts, waiting with that easy smile, listening to her stories. But on that day as they drive home, Dave noticed Susie's unusual silence. Her eyes were distant, her hands resting her lap. Finally, Susie took a deep breath. "Dave, I guess I saw Nate a while back. Earlier, at the hospital, I saw Nate. My past." Her voice trembled, honesty outweighing fear. Dave kept his eyes on the road, nodding slowly.
"Oh yeah?"
He asked gently. His tone was calm, steady, yet inside, his heart slightly tore him apart. But he masked the pain with a quiet strength.
"Are you sure it was really him?"
Dave gently asked. "Nah, I guess that wasn't him." Susie's lips curved into a faint smile, forcing herself to disbelieve it was him. It was really Nate that she saw. As Susie and Dave drove away, Nate remained in the hospital parking lot, his hands gripping the steering wheel, his eyes blank. From a distance, he had seen them walk out together, side by side.
It really was Susie, but who's that man with her? Is she married?
The thought tore at him. He leaned back, head against the seat, a hollow ache filling his chest.
If she is, then maybe it's for the best. She deserves happiness, everything I once failed to give her. All I can do now is wish her the joy she was always meant to have.
The emptiness swallowed him whole as silence pressed against the night. The next morning, Susie immersed herself in her usual hospital rounds. As she opened the door to step out, she froze. Nate was standing right there.
"Hi, Susie,"
he said softly, almost unsure.
It's really nice to see you. Do you have time to talk?"
Susie asked Dr. Carnes for a short break. She and Nate stood facing each other in the quiet hallway, the weight of years pressing between them. Silence lingered until Nate finally whispered, his voice trembling.
I can't believe you're really here."
His eyes stayed fixed on her, as if afraid she might disappear. Susie's breath caught. "Me too, Nate. For once, I never imagined I'd ever see you again." Their words stumbled, circling in spoken regrets. Nate shared fragments of his journey, fragments of struggles about the truth, yet he kept to himself the promise he had made to his fallen comrade. In his mind, Susie is married already after all. Finally, Susie asked gently, "So, how's Bitsy? Or Bethany? That's her real name, right?" Before he could, Mrs. Phillips hurried toward them, her face pale and urgent. "Nate, we need you. The doctors have to make a decision quickly. The baby is fading. They need to do a C-section now, but Bethany, she may not survive the surgery." The operating room buzzed with urgency. Bright lights glared down on Bethany's fragile frame as doctors and nurses moved swiftly into position. Monitors beeped in tense rhythm, each sound a reminder of the battle between life and loss. Will Bethany ever survive the surgery to save the life of her baby? Find out as we continue to the end of Bridges Under the Rainbow.